We are so happy to see you. Taking you outside maybe for a live look at La Junta. There it is. This is our Viera Wireless Weather Network camera. Partly cloudy skies out that way. Temperatures only 41 degrees here in Colorado Springs, so staying bundled up today as we remain on the cool side. Storm Tracker 13 Chief Meteorologist Mary Matthews joins us now to talk about the forecast, what we can expect for the weekend. We are eventually going to warm up and going to be pretty comfortable for the weekend, all things considered, compared to today.
Yeah, certainly so. It's going to be nice and warm as we move into the weekend. Temperatures are still pretty chilly today. That trough of low pressure is still hovering right across the state of Colorado. But as that pivots east overnight tonight, we're going to get a little bit warmer by tomorrow, but it's still going to be pretty windy. We're still going to be in the western periphery of this trough of low pressure. So it's this entire system that we're looking at here. Pretty windy tomorrow. High wind watches are in place for 75-mile-an-hour gusts across the Rampart Range and the Denver area, the foothills west of Denver. So as we take a look at that, of course, you'll notice those high wind watches really go up into parts of the northern sections of Colorado and southwestern Douglas County. Still going to be breezy here across El Paso County, but we won't be talking damaging winds like they may be talking across areas around Highway 285 and Bailey and Conifer. We really start to increase those winds by Saturday morning. So if you are traveling across I-70 going west, you're going to be running into some 60 to 70 mile an hour gusts as early as about 7 o'clock in the morning, but then even more so as we move through the afternoon time frame. So it's going to be the foothills that really will pick up on some of those strong winds across the region, especially by tomorrow. Notice those winds start to calm down substantially by Saturday night and early Sunday morning, but then we have just some breezy conditions still as a secondary little wave pushes through by Sunday morning. That's also going to transition into what's happening at the surface. So we have the wind for Saturday. We may have just a few little isolated showers and snow showers across the high country by Saturday morning. But notice how that next little wave of energy kind of embedded in that trough really starts to pull into central and northern Colorado by Saturday night and by Sunday. So it's going to get a lot snowier there for portions of the high country and some of our ski resorts there along I-70. So something to be mindful of. If you're going into the high country Saturday, it's more of the wind threat. By Sunday, you'll be running into some snow if you're traveling along I-70. Temperatures will be in the 50s and 60s tomorrow for lower terrain areas. You're going to have periods of sun and periods of clouds this weekend, so just be mindful of that. Won't be ample sunshine, but you'll certainly have those periods of sun and periods of clouds. Temperatures in the 60s and 70s. Our Monument 7-day forecast does show that warming trend into the 50s by the weekend. We do fall back this weekend. Just a friendly reminder, that happens Sunday at about 2 o'clock in the morning. So overnight Saturday into Sunday, those overnight lows will start to recover just a bit as well. And we do look for that warming trend to continue through early next week as we climb back into the middle 50s for Woodland Park. Colorado Springs, 61 on Saturday, partly sunny, and Sunday slightly cooler in the 50s. Pretty breezy Saturday, so just keep that in mind if you're going to be out doing any outdoor activities, especially if you're joining us around the Pikes Peak region. Pueblo 66 Saturday, 61 Sunday, and Canyon City steady highs in the 60s, almost near 70 degrees by Tuesday of next week. Pretty nice. Back to you guys.
Yeah, it's going to be really nice. So excited for that. It kind of feels weird though for November.
It does. A little bit above average.
Mary, thank you. Let's take a look at the web question for today on this Friday. Here's another look at it. Do you think Federal Aviation Administration officials should